Hello, I'm Key Costego, and this video series has a content warning. If you're somewhat sensitive, please go watch some other stuff on the channel. And if you're good, let's get into it. The demon ending dawn and everyone hates you. Okay, we got it. That was a long one, so I'm glad to get it. We have the hypothesis, a window to the unknown. So we should get that. And then, I don't know if I can get that with the Your New World or what. Nope. Well, we'll run through the hypothesis real quick. Well, we'll get the hypothesis and then grab some others and see if we can do the same thing. Okay? Okay. Now our options: make her suffer with you. You're a wave of tendrils racing against themselves, and down the shape of an arm, you snap around it. Relief as a massive burden is lifted from you. You are one piece. You are in your body. Your eyes open before the massive form of the princess, arms bound by the textured nothing, behind her a hole in the world leading to something beyond, something beautiful.
I knew it! That old windbag was hiding all kinds of secrets from us. There's a whole world out there.
I don't know what to say. It's just so beautiful. Doesn't the mere sight make all the misery worth it?
It's not all that.
What did you do to me? I was supposed to be perfect. I was supposed to be a god. I was all of those things. And now I'm not. All because of you.
She looks at you with futile sorrow at something beautiful that sits beyond.
We could have had everything. If only you had given me a little more, we could have been free on the wings of my glory. Now we're stuck here. Forever.
Nah, we still weren't
I'm
allowed.
perfectly happy to be stuck here forever. It's more than worth it if that's the price we paid for taking her down a peg.
The hole mends shut and it closes. The tendrils lose their grip, freeing the princess as they retreat.
It's gone. No. No, how do we get it back? Can we try again? We'll suffer so much better if we get to try again. I promise.
It's so cold here. If this wasn't enough, then what is?
All the achievements is enough. When you don't get the opportunity to try again, something has taken her away and left something else in her place. Okay, we need to hit the red text to get this achievement. And without me, all that's left to do is linger. I killed you without a second thought, and when you returned to set us both ablaze, I remained while you burned away.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
They'll get over it. They'll see your end as a gift in time.
Or, in time, would they see it as a curse? That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen? My massive mob.
Okay, we didn't get the correct women, so we'll redo that one. Because we needed to get the hypothesis, so I figured we might mess it up. But I think I accidentally got the one where we locked ourselves up instead of the one that I actually needed. The Wrath. What's the alternative? Dropping me to prove a point?
I hadn't even considered that.
I thought we did this one.
Should it be an option? Can it be an option?
I'm joking, by the way. Please don't drop me.
I mean, we could. Hell no, don't you even joke. He was joking. But fine, I
never got this one.
As usual.
I missed
Have
it.
your way. It would certainly be a new data point. Probably wouldn't work anyways. It'd make that perfectly good blade you threw out completely meaningless.
Drop her.
Well, I'll be damned. Did I just will that option into existence?
You're damn right you did, buddy.
After everything?
Thank you for reminding me of it.
Huh. So this is what it's like to dish it out. It, feels bad. It's not how I thought it would feel. You sure kept your cards close to your chest. Smartly played. We haven't seen what happens if we're the ones that beat her, but we'll see what happens now. Well, no time for taking it back. It's done.
That's probably the cruelest one.
And watch as she plunges into the abyss.
Look on her face, oh my god.
Doom and gloom just a moment ago. Congratulations. You might just have saved the entire world.
All of that just to take it all away. You're cold.
Apparently. That was rude. As she plummets, the princess is taken from you. It's time to leave. Memory returns. That's probably the fucking worst one. Oh my god.
She's gone.
Okay, we got free will, which I didn't even realize we were missing, even though I had it written down. It was just in the middle.
Mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Okay, time to get the last one. Okay, we're back here. So I gotta hit all the red ones. What happens now? Slay the princess. Even when you reduced me to nothing, you could not rid yourself of me, but I was able to rid myself of you. But even bound, you saw light, and you gave me the wisdom to speak. My heart...
Without fear, suffering ceases to be. Without fear, death dissolves. Without fear, we are free to choose beauty. Even when we reached the end, and you sent me plunging back into the abyss, I was already free of fear.
Sorry.
That act was your final assertion of will over chains. This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me.
Okay, it was so easy to let you fall into the abyss. You needed me, but I've never needed you.
Death is a fantasy. Only those who lack perspective see it as anything other than transformation. You cannot destroy me. I kill you. You kill me. Back and forth we go. Faster and faster and faster. I kill you. You kill me. Hollow eyes watch from the dry corners of a memory. A home built on all the futures that were supposed to be. Preserved until the moment of reunion. The fire of the heart sets it all ablaze. I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life. And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
I killed you without a second thought, and when you returned to set us both ablaze, I remained while you burned away.
You have never truly seen me gone. You cannot fathom a world without me.
Flesh is a vehicle, and to destroy the flesh is to destroy the spirit. With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine. Forced between choosing your death and forfeiting your body, you chose agency. But agency requires action, and action requires endless tapestry of events. In your final moments, would you remove action itself from reality?
Even when you cut the signal to my body, I cleanly executed you, and when I was confronted with your spirit, I hurled you down a bottomless pit.
Enough!
The princess drives you in once more, and this time no long finger claws its way to the surface. Instead, you are swept up in the whole of her multitudes, an infinite tide crashing against you. They are like gnats against your divine skin.
I am the thread that weaves nothing into something.
She tears into you hand and fist and tooth and claw, the pace of your dance quickening and quickening and quickening, but the faster she moves, the more easily you keep pace. You have already seen the path to victory. As she strikes you again, you catch her, hands clasping her wrists and wings binding her arms, and a fervor rises in her multitudes, and they struggle against you, but you remain unmovable in your resolve. And then it's over. Her shoulders slump and her limbs go slack. You see defeat in her many eyes.
This shouldn't be possible. What are you? What can you ever hope to be without me to define your shape? Please, don't do this to yourself.
But the time for speech is over. You will make her see your truth. I guess destroy her. Because it says to slay her. She is gone, and you are truly alone. But there are worse things to be than alone. Your consciousness sits at the center of a long quiet, and at the center of yourself with nothing left to distract you. You can finally feel its edges, the artificial constraints put in place by a lesser thing that could never hope to understand you, where the infinite folds into itself endlessly. Your cage. It could only imprison you as long as you didn't notice it, but it has your full attention now. At the mere thought of that it might break, it falls apart. That actually looks like a universe you'd want to go to. And there you see it, a world free from death, your new world, ever moving but never decaying, a world of uninterrupted experience. What things will you put in it now that it's yours? What will you carve into eternity to experience you? What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Your new world achievement. Sweet. Okay. So theoretically, the only thing left should be a song to remember, which is complete the pictures. So let's see how many pictures we need to complete. Okay, we're missing 2 for the adversary. We're missing 1 for the tower. 2 for the specter. 1 for the nightmare. 2 for the razor. Nothing for the beast. The witch, we're missing quite a bit. 1 for the stranger. 1 for the prisoner. 1 for the damsel. 3 for the eye of the needle. 2 for the fury. We're good for the apotheosis. The princess and the dragon's missing 2. The wraith is missing 1. Clarity is complete. The den is missing 1. The wild is complete. The thorn is missing 2. The cage is missing 1. The gray is complete. And happily ever after is missing 2. So let me go back and write all these down, and then I'll figure out how to get them.
Hey,
I realized that I wasn't recording, but we're flipping each other off, so
as much as he wants us to kill her,
that's a thing.
this is boorish. Just ignore him. If you want to try and free her, I don't think there's much he can do to actually stop you.
Free the princess.
You know,
Okay, so with all this cleanup, we're only going to show you interesting things.
isn't long before.
Okay, when she kneels on you, you're supposed to pledge yourself to her. I'm yours, pledge yourself. That's right, I can feel your heart opening to me.
And there's what you've been chasing. The motivation that dragged you across the floor, bleeding and choking. I am destined to destroy the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart, as if it's a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for us to seize my destiny.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of...
All you need to do is believe.
I have 2, it's over, I'm
There's
sorry.
nothing to be sorry.
And what if I don't believe? What happens then? Break her chains. Take her hand. Okay. I guess we can get something for the Spectre. Point out that you also died and question your own corporeality. Okay. I guess I should... Oh. After I killed you, this cabin, I want to say it teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything. I had to kill myself to escape. You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathising with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it? She doesn't mean it.
It serves you right.
Probably.
I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest.
I imagine pretty damn bad.
You got exactly what you were owed.
I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different?
You don't look dead, killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are. I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here. I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here. But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
After all, you own me.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope... Don't much like the sound of that. This crowd, it could be the best way to try. That is a very...
Take your time. I know it's a lot to think about, but I'm very good at waiting.
Let's try to leave her in the basement.
This isn't a solution. Nobody wins here.
You're...
Oh, she's upset.
I imagine she is.
You're abandoning me here?
I'm sorry.
It would seem so.
I need a picture.
After everything you've done to me, you've chosen to do more?
I'm sorry.
The princess starts
Don't give
to
me the
float
scary
erratically
face.
from side to side, her cold exterior melting away.
Aww.
But if you just leave me, then I'm really just going to be stuck here forever. Then there's nothing we can do. It's just going to go on and on and on and on, lonely and sad and hurting and empty.
I feel bad. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
No, not that!
She's about to try something. Get ready. The princess passes through you, a chill rippling along your skin, a disappointed sigh echoing in your ears. You turn and face her as she hovers between you and the stairs. Spectral tears streak down her cheeks as she places a translucent hand on your chest. It feels cold, but otherwise like nothing at all. Are we doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad? Don't let her get to you. It doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over, and we'll move on to something new. I feel like you all keep forgetting that. Her dark-rimmed eyes fall to the floor as she speaks.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to be.
The tears on her cheeks vanish. She lifts her head, sorrow replaced with wrath, staring into you with fiery anger.
And I guess you've turned me into something worse.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes? Nothing happens.
Oh, she ripped my heart out again.
Are you sure about that?
Probably. Stare at her in silence. We're just gonna die. Yeah.
In her clenched fist is your still beat. But that's out!
That's fine. That's my insides.
Blood and ruined vascular tissue leaking from between. You're on a
Okay,
path.
we're at the Wraith. Do I need anything for that?
This really doesn't end, does it?
Do you need to take my body? Can I just open the door for you?
I don't think you get the magnitude of hatred that sits between us. You've broken more trust than I thought I had. Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Wouldn't possess me against my will make you no better than me. You don't have to be evil. You don't have to do this.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Evil is all about perspective. After all you've done, why would I ever care about what you think of me?
Valid point.
Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body
I'm not sure if I
emerges.
got it or
Her
not.
proportions all wrong. Limbs. It is. Your vision fades as she...
I don't wanna. Okay, I can't even get that spaces in between thing until I get a new reset, so not a big deal. We have completed the adversary. We've also completed the tower. The specter is also complete. I did not get... Well, I did get the one for the Eye of the Needle, so that's good. So we still need the other one. The Wraith is now complete. Okay, and we got the one for... You said she wasn't armed, so... Okay, let's go for another go-around, I guess. I think we're gonna need to take another break here. This is a hassle having to go back and forth between the guides to figure out where we're going.